Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Tech Support Monday. If you caught last week's Tech Support Wednesday, you already know we shared some quick ways to save money with tech. Today, we're going deeper, especially for those who aren't tech savvy but still want to make smart choices. Let's face it, tech is expensive, but the truth is, you can save a lot of money without sacrificing quality or usefulness. From buying used gear the right way to choosing the free software that works just as well as the name brand stuff. This video will walk you through real practical tips that anyone can follow, no experience required. Let's get started by talking about how to save money before you even open the box, buying used or refurbished. Buying used or refurbished tech is one of the easiest ways to save hundreds of dollars, especially on things like laptops, tablets, and phones. A brand new laptop might cost you $1,000, while a certified refurbished one with the same specs could cost you $400 to $600. So what's the difference? Refurbished usually means it was returned, repaired if needed, cleaned up, and tested to work like new. A lot of the manufacturers and big retailers offer these with a warranty, which gives you a peace of mind. Here's what to look for. Best Buy Refurbished, Apple Certified Refurbished, Dell Outlet, and Amazon Renewed are all great places to start. Locally, you can also check out Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or even pawn shops, but you'll need to be more careful there. So what should you watch out for? First, make sure the device is fully reset and doesn't still have someone's name or account on it. That's usually a sign that it wasn't properly refurbished and probably wasn't a great deal. Then, check battery health, especially for phones or laptops, where old batteries could mean poor performance. Look for cracks, dead pixels, or spring damage, and make sure it comes with a working charger or power cord. And we'll always ask about return policy, even if you're buying locally. A little bit of caution goes a long way, and for the right price, you can get a device that works just as well as new. Here's another way to save. You don't always have to buy the big name gadget if something simpler will do the same job. Let's say you need a computer for email, web browsing, and documents. You don't need a $1,000 MacBook. The Chromebook can do all that for under $200. It boots up fast, has long battery life, and is perfect for everyday use. Need something even smaller? A tablet with a Bluetooth keyboard can be a solid replacement for a laptop, great for travel, students, and casual use. Want streaming apps like Netflix, YouTube on your TV, but don't want to upgrade the whole set? Don't buy a smart TV. You can just get a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick. They plug into your TV and cost about $30 to $50. Even accessories you can save money on. Instead of replacing an entire laptop for better video calls, try a USB webcam. You can get one for great quality under $30. The big tip here is to focus on what you actually need, not what looks fancy. If you're not editing movies or designing 3D models, there's no reason to overspend. Now let's talk software, because you don't need to spend a fortune here either. Need Microsoft Word or Excel? Try LibreOffice. It's free and works offline, and is compatible with most Microsoft Office files. Or go with Google Docs and Sheets. They're cloud-based, totally free, and all you need is a Gmail account. Doing some photo editing? Skip Photoshop and try Photopea. It runs right in your browser and looks almost the same. If you want a free desktop program, check out GIMP. It's powerful and completely free. Video editing? You can use CapCut for basic stuff, super beginner friendly. If you want more control, DaVinci Resolve has a free version that's used by professionals. Looking for antivirus software? If you're on Windows, Windows Defender is already built in and is solid for regular home use. Don't get tricked into paying for something you don't need. And finally, here are a few great tools that are 100% free as well. Canva for making flyers, social media posts, and simple graphics. Zoom or Google Meet for video calls. Audacity for recording and audio editing. Bottom line, there are free tools just about everything. Bottom line, there are free tools for just about anything, and they're often easier to use than the expensive ones. Let's talk about what to watch out for, because sometimes saving money can cost you more in the long run if you're not careful. If you see a tech item online and the price feels way too good to be true, it probably is. That $20 1 terabyte flash drive from a sketchy online seller is almost always fake. It might say it holds that much, but it'll corrupt your files and just stop working. Stick to reputable sellers. Read real reviews, not just the 5-star ones. Look for verified purchases and detailed comments. If all the reviews sound generic or copied, that's a red flag. Also, avoid paying with cash apps or wire transfers when buying from someone you don't know. Use platforms that offer buyer protection like PayPal, Amazon, or eBay. And if you're buying in person, meet in public. Check the device before handing over money and make sure it turns on and functions normally. A deal isn't a deal if it ends up costing you time, frustration, and more money later. Another way to save? Take care of what you already own. There's a few quick habits that can extend the life of your tech. Keep your software updated. Updates often fix bugs and security issues that can slow down or damage your device over time. Clear out storage. Delete old files and unused apps to free up space and speed things up. Use cloud storage like Google Drive or Dropbox for backups instead of buying external drives you may not need. Learn basic maintenance. Things like replacing a laptop battery or cleaning out dust from your computer can make it last years longer. YouTube has step-by-step tutorials for most of this stuff, even if you're brand new to it. Taking care of your tech doesn't have to be complicated, but it does help your money go further. If I get a used laptop, how do I know if the battery's still good? Great question, Linda. Most laptops will show you battery health under power settings. You can also use free tools like Battery Info Viewer or HW Monitor to check the number of charge cycles and current capacity. If it drains fast or won't hold a charge, you may need to replace it, but that's often cheaper than buying a brand new device. I need to use Word for resumes and school stuff. Will LibreOffice actually work? Absolutely, Trevor. LibreOffice Writer can open and save Word documents just fine, including docx files. It looks a bit different, but everything you need, like formatting, bullet points, and resume templates, is there. All 100% free. How do I know if a website selling cheap electronics is legit? Great question, Michelle. Always check for real reviews, not just ratings. Look for contact info, return policies, and HTTPS, the little lock icon on the address bar. And when in doubt, stick with the major sellers like Amazon, Best Buy, or the manufacturer's own refurbished store. If the deal looks too good to be true, it usually is. I've got an old laptop that's really slow. Is there anything I can do before buying a new one? Yes, Eric. Don't give up on it yet. Try deleting unused apps, clearing up storage, and disabling startup programs. You can also upgrade the RAM or switch to a solid-state drive. Those two changes alone can make a laptop feel like new. And you can find SSDs for under $50. What's the safest free antivirus software right now? Great question, Janine. For most people on Windows, Windows Defender is already built in and works really well for everyday use. Just keep your system updated and avoid clicking suspicious links. For added security, you can pair it with a free program like Malwarebytes Free for occasional scans. Is it safe to buy a used phone off Facebook Marketplace? Good question, Daryl. It can be safe, but be careful. Always meet in a public place. Check that the phone turns on and make sure it's not carrier locked or report stolen or lost. You can check sites like swappa.com/ESN to check the IMEI is and try to buy from someone who includes the original box or charger. It's a good sign that they took care of it. I only need something for emails and online shopping. Do I really need a full laptop? Nope, Carla. If that's all you need, a tablet with keyboard or even a Chromebook is perfect. They're simple, affordable, and super easy to use. Plus, they start up quickly and usually have great battery life. You'll save a lot of money over buying a full computer you don't need. Personally, I take my tablet with a wireless keyboard down to the coffee shop all the time. What's the difference between Google Docs and Microsoft Word? Is it hard to switch? Not hard at all, Ben. Google Docs works in your browser and saves everything automatically in the cloud. You can open Word files, edit them, and even download your work as a .docx file when you're done. If you're used to Word, it might look a little different, but it's super beginner friendly and you can't beat free. So to wrap it up, you don't need to be a tech wizard to make smart decisions. You can get great gear without breaking the bank, and there's a ton of free tools out there that work just as well as the expensive stuff. All it takes is a little knowledge and a few good habits. If you have any questions about buying used, avoiding scams, or which free apps to try, drop them in the comments. I'll be answering as many as I can in next week's video. This has been Tech Support Monday, brought to you by M.A.P Systems, where we help real people make tech work for them. And if you're building your online presence, check us out at 123mapwebsites.com for affordable, done-for-you websites that look great and actually work. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.